Section 6.3 is all about unit pricing. So unit just means one of something. So basically what we're figuring out when we do unit prices is figuring out the cost for one of something. So to find the unit price, it's always price per item. So if you think about unit pricing, we're talking about dollars divided by numbers. So that's how you can always think of price per item. Because when you talk about a unit price, it's always miles per gallon or dollars per whatever. So it's always the money divided by the number. So let's look at that and see what that looks like. So Chris purchased a 34.5-ounce can of coffee for $3.99, a 2-liter bottle of cleaner for $3.98, and a dozen oranges for $3.96. We want to find out the unit price of the items to the nearest tenth of a cent. So tenth of a cent would be to the third decimal point. So you can see what unit is being used for each one of these. This can is in ounces, the coffee is in ounces, the bottle of cleaner is in liters, and the oranges is, sorry, not a dozen, this is individual orange. So if we want to find the unit price for each one of these, we're going to take the cost for each divided by the number of units. Okay, so for the coffee, our cost is $3.99. And the number of units, remember our unit is ounces for this one. So the number of units that we have is 34.5. So when we divide $3.99 by 34.5, we get 11.1156. Now remember, we only want to go to this decimal point right here. Tenth of a cent is 3 decimal places. So we have to look at this one here to decide whether or not we need to bump this up 1 or not. And since this is 5 or above, we're going to change this. So instead of being 0.115, we're going to change this to 0.116. So it's 11.6 cents per ounce. Same thing for the cleaner. We're going to do the cost divided by the number of units. So the cost for the cleaner is $3.98. And it's being measured in liters. So we have 2 liters. So we're going to divide that by 2. And that would be $1.99 per liter. And I should actually put, on this other one up here, I should put per ounce. All right, and for the oranges, we'll write that one in orange. Again, we're going to take the cost divided by the number of units. So the cost for the oranges is $3.96. So we have $3.96 for the oranges, and they're being measured per orange, so that is our unit, and the number of units that we have is a dozen. And remember, a dozen means 12. So we're taking $3.96 and we're going to divide it by 12. So that is 33 cents per orange.